Hello, hello. Welcome to WIP IT Thursdays. With me now, we got Custom Cannon and got plenty to work on tonight. Some of the other fellas may show up tonight. But anyway, thank you for tuning in and got plenty to work on. I'm still turning through with the Thor Buster for my friend Don, and been doing some work on some updates to my character lore. Got the collar piece painted up, sculpted, painted up. I got a coat of clear on it right now. I'm going to do one more coat of clear, then I'll end up I'll dull it back out. I cut down the forearm pieces. I didn't like the I had that weird exaggerated bulge of the wrist bone.
I
got where, yeah, I don't like that. I shaved those down. And it actually looks, to me, for my eye, it looks a lot better because, yes, you can see a little bit of one here, but it's not to the extent where it's like, hey, did you break your wrist? So I like it better shaved down. Shave it, smooth it down, and got those painted back up. So it was, at one point, this was nearly done, and I was like, all right, I'm redoing some stuff. That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Still working on my Wetworks customs.
I definitely like having the collar on this version more. It was something about I like the open collar on the first one I did. I think where I recessed the neck down, changed the silhouette a little bit too much when I had the open collar. So I like the way it looks now. I'm happy with it. How many times do I want to say collar?
Collar.
Collar. Vulcan Rumble is here. Welcome. And I got plenty of gold to paint. This one, thankfully, is done. I just got to put a clear coat over top of this leg, and that one's done. Same with the foot for that side, too. I got that one all painted up in gold. Just needs to go to clear. The hands are done. We got the other leg of the foot, working on the hips, and need a little more work on the forearm and on the bicep. And a little more paint on the shoulder and the hips. It's all in the hips.
Isn't that what's his name from Happy Gilmore?
Yep, Carl Weathers from Happy Gilmore. And all those little spikes I cut off are coming back to like haunt me because I can see rough spots where they were. It's like, dang it. And then I go back and sand it and reapply the gold. I started on my second bottle of gold on this figure. It's so big. It is so big too, so it takes more than one coat. Then I sit there and turn around, sand it off.
Yeah.
Let's change the view here. Yep. JB's in the house. The custom's looking great, man. I'm still getting the images together for tomorrow night. Happy Gilmore 2 is coming. Oh yeah, I forgot about the announcement. They're doing a second one.
They're doing a second Happy Gilmore?
Yep.
All right. Oh, I gotta make a phone call real quick, but I'll keep working.
Yeah. Yeah, turn my alarm clock off since I had to change things up last week and had it. Toy news on Thursday at 8 o'clock is telling me 8 o'clock is coming. This show starts at 7:30. Got the. Anybody order any of the Iron Man figures this week that they come out? I ordered everything except for the gold. The gold one was the second color of the first appearance Iron Man armor. The gold with a skirt. That's the only one I didn't get. Ordered everything else from that wave. The She-Hulk looks really good to me. Not her classic color scheme on her costume. It's made to be like a. Like looks JB did the same thing and everything except for the gold one. It's not her classic costume. That's what they're doing is like those are figures that were most of them anyway, not all of them, but were part of the Toy Biz figures on that style retro card. It wasn't a retro card thing, but it was on a retro card. Same artwork, but. So they didn't have the Model 20 in that original line, but there was a She-Hulk and a Whiplash and a Count Nefario. But those all look good. Looks like they're actually putting effort into the comic book characters now. Used to be they put all their budget into the MCU figures. And I actually like to see them actually giving the comic book characters some much needed love. Way overdue. Still would like to see some more Hulk villains and Ghost Rider supporting characters. More of the dark side of Marvel Comics and so the more cosmic stuff. We did get Alondra from the Shi'ar. She was a great figure. Just stinks. I like to have more than one, but I don't want to pay. Been nice if they could have had like a, I don't know, like another member of the Shi'ar instead of a Brood Wolverine. As I'm not going to display that Wolverine anywhere on my main displays. It's a nice looking figure. I give it that, but it's done well. Sculpt's great, but it's a Wolverine I don't care about. They put that money and budget into a figure that's well done. I'm just not going to have one. Have it on my display anywhere. Other than my variant Wolverine shelf, that is. It's not going to be displayed with any teams or anything. And bother me on that one. That's the I think we'll have to go back and cut the grooves deeper and score the lines deeper on that one. Lots of gold. There be gold in them years. All the red areas on these, that's all new Sculpt. I had the spikes on the hips too. I had to cut those off. Cut them off, sand them down. Doing a lot of work on this one. Should be nice on the end product though. But hopefully on that new She-Hulk buck, we'll get some other bigger female characters. They can, I like some redo Red She-Hulk, Thundra, and finally give us a little Lyra, alternate reality, future daughter of the Hulk, and
I apologize. Somebody managed to put themselves on my doo-doo list.
Draw a cat.
Well, my kid is on Discord so that she can play Minecraft with her cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody sent her links to some materials that were not okay to send a kid.
Oh.
So I was reporting the account. Well, now I gotta go and make sure I go through her Discord stuff and get rid of all that stuff before she gets on the computer again. But I wasn't very happy.
I bet not. Cannon smash.
Oh, well, it was apparently somebody who associates with my nephew, so I had to call his father.
Mm.
And let him know. Because I do not play around with that stuff.
Yep. Grooves are getting sand and they're getting too shallow on the bicep, so I'm having to cut them deeper from trying to smooth them out. Didn't have as much trouble on the other side. This one's got a low spot's been driving me crazy. I keep turning around, I think I got to sand it out, and I put a coat of paint on it, and oh, still there.
Looking for a reference image here. Like in later comic books, I already set up. Okay. In later comic books, they start to like change the way that the different characters in Wetworks look. Like in the beginning.
In the beginning, they were all gold except for the one.
They were all gold except for the one after Grail after issue 3. What do you mean no result found? Go to my library, you doggone it. Doggone thing.
Gosh darn loot.
The original run was 1994 to 98.
4-year run.
That sounds right.
Didn't realize it ran that long. Of course, sometimes they run long but have like a few issues because they take a lot of time to draw.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, he's worked in the industry for a long time. He's got his own book coming out. And between everything going on, between the coof happening, he had health issues and constantly having health issues. He's diabetic, and it's right now, I think, right at four years behind.
Yeah, I'm looking for references.
Mm-hmm. The Kung Fu Pope, even fam. Nope, get her first one tonight. Yeah, scroll up.
Family, 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 family.
This is love the background music. Matt from Geek Fusion actually gave that to me.
It doesn't seem like these are very long.
The what?
The Wetworks comics. I bought them on Kindle for like, I don't know, maybe $1 or $2 a piece. Just so I could reread them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I got the what is he? The Outback Hulk? What is he called?
Yeah, the GameStop exclusive Outback Hulk.
Yeah, so I took him and I scanned him with my cell phone today.
Oh.
There's a 3D scanner app. But, you know, it's not the greatest. I mean, as you can see.
Get you close.
That's what I did with the, when I made the armor for the Titanium Man.
Mm-hmm.
It works well enough. But I think I'm going to get different arms. I think I'm going to do like the Thanos Build-A-Figure arms.
Yeah.
Like the I don't remember which version. I think there's been a couple, but
you can really about pick that Thanos up pretty cheap. Complete.
I don't remember which version it was. Well, I was thinking about getting the totally awesome Hulk arms because I think those are the same arms on that. I think that's the same.
Oh yeah, the same body. Yeah,
but
and they're the same, and they're both the same size.
On eBay, they're like ridiculous, and I don't want any of those figures from that line.
Trophy year is party on, gentlemen. Party on, Darth. I didn't get any of the. I think I got 2 figures in that wave. I got the Iron Man and I got the Karen Rogers, which with a head swap, it makes it a good figure.
Yeah, so anyway, I don't know what version of Thanos this is, but
okay, that's the comic book little figure.
I think that the size should be about the same.
Yeah. No, I want to check because I think one of the arms are harder to get.
I've ordered both of them already.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, I think with shipping and everything, it was like maybe $13.
That's not bad.
So,
it's not bad at all.
As long as they show up.
Yep. That's the big thing. I'm looking forward to. They finally showed a couple weeks ago a trailer, teaser trailer for One Punch Man season 3.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Not that anybody should be surprised by that at this point.
I think Don's in the wrong studio.
Yeah, I did that first.
Oops.
Because I grabbed the one for tomorrow night.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
I was wondering where you at.
Waiting on you.
Well, that show don't start till tomorrow at 8.
I'll be waiting for a hot minute.
You ready to go?
Ugh. Did I tell you I tore up my scissors?
No, but
Remember you saying that you were looking for scissors and that they didn't have the scissors that you wanted on Amazon.
that's what I remember.
That is true, but I tried to fix them to no avail.
Sorry.
Well, they're like 3 or 4 years old. And I don't know how they got a nick in the blade.
Send off for your scissors.
But I did try to fix them, so to no avail.
No luck, huh?
So I spent $30 on a pair.
Yeah, I got my wash station and cure stations in. I got them set up, hooked up. Tried out the wash station. I just put a little bit of water in the bottom and ran it a little bit, and everything looks good. I dumped it out, and I got the tank drying off now. I got the alcohol upstairs.
Hey, my alcohol's downstairs in the kitchen.
This is not the drinking kind, though.
It's all the drinking kind if you're stubborn enough.
No, it's not. Isopropyl alcohol will kill you if you drink it.
Yes.
I mean, it'll all kill you.
I mean, it'll kill you fast. Not like an eventually kind of thing. Like if you're not already on your way to the doctor and you drank some, then you're pretty screwed.
Not with that attitude. My nephew is pretty much a pacifist. He can't stand confrontations in any way, shape, or form, but he's telling me about this time that he almost got into a fight with a kid because he sprayed isopropyl alcohol in his face.
Well, that would definitely be unpleasant.
And I was like, almost. Should have took that poor kid to church.
You want mercy? Take your ass to church.
Old Testament church doesn't have mercy.
That's right. I for now. Pachomp. Pachewy chomp. Well, I got a lot accomplished while I was waiting on you guys.
That's
I
good.
laid out like 2 or 3 things and got 2 of them cut out and just cut out the third one. Drank half my glass of tea. Cleaned up my desk.
Only half.
Kept
your
looking
glass
at the
is
clock, thinking, "Wow, surely he's in here by now." I guess not.
Well, we were already on.
So, on this episode of Keywords Not to Google Search Together, clothes for werewolves.
Okay. I'm gonna take your word for that one.
It's pretty bad, man. You gotta be a little more specific.
Clothes for werewolves.
Yeah. Hope you like flannel.
I do like flannel.
I've never thought about searching clothes for werewolves.
Well, so I got the trench coat up off the ground, and I got one put together and I put it on him, and I didn't like the color, so I made another one and I got it on him and I didn't like the color, and I was like, you know what, maybe he's just not gonna be a coat. No coats for veteran.
He says it's not cold out anyway.
He's got fur. He's all right. He's a lichen, so he's liking enough cold weather.
Art. That's my dad joke seal of approval.
Evening.
Who are we talking to now?
Hulk smash.
Oh. Hey.
Y'all in the same place at the same time? What?
What's happening, guys?
On my second bottle of paint on this big old Thor buster.
Nice.
Second bottle of paint.
Yeah.
I ain't making no more of that stuff, bro.
Oh, it's the Mr. Metallic Gold. I can still get that stuff.
That's a nice color, man.
I had to go do some more sanding on this bicep. It was driving me crazy. I had low spots on it. And when I'd put some paint on it, and the low spot was still there. And I kept building it up, and I was getting the segment lines, the armor was starting to get too soft. But it'll cut the grooves back in it.
As long as you could see it, it'll never go undone.
I got your stuff boxed up.
Oh, cool.
I don't know a day for shipping though.
Hey, don't worry about that. Whenever you can.
Sooner or later, I promise.
I believe you.
I want to find those wrist areas. The forearm is on the lower 2.0 is should make those gauntlets fit a little better too. But sizing them. The arm's more closer to being uniformly round now. Instead of the wonky shape. I get to print those.
What do you get, Brent?
Those new gauntlets.
Oh yeah, I should. Well, let me know when you get your thing, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah. I can set up do another if we can later when you got time, but cutting a hole through the sword and so I can put a metal rod through one. I can print it without you having to worry about it.
Yeah, it'll take 10 hours.
Yes. Looking forward to it.
Because you got to print vertically.
I've been getting a lot of whispers from people offering me their 3D printing abilities.
Those are
sculpting
scams. I'm getting those like crazy too. It's all scam. That's the latest scam right now going on.
Yeah, I made the mistake of humoring one and having conversations, and then the guy started saying, "Oh yeah, I'll get." As soon as he told me what he's going to charge me for a couple of heads, I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then he's like, "I'm like, well," I go, "I was just asking a price." He goes, "Okay, well, when do you want me to start your thing?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't ask you to start it. I was asking. I was inquiring." And then he's like, "Oh, I'll message you. I'll message you like every day to find out how how the status." I go, "No, you don't message me every day." Like,
I had to tell Hulk Smash, block him. He's a scam. Hulk Smash is too nice.
No, it's not that I'm nice. I like having fun with these people. Give them hope. You know what I mean?
I saw people on Facebook on these groups today. Like they're hitting the Facebook groups too and bugging the crap out of people.
Yeah, somebody offered to do 3D printing stuff for me too.
Oh, you should take it.
I was like, nah, I think I'm good.
Dude, that's an opportunity of a lifetime for you.
You can just like a farming your workout.
The problem is that you have to send them the files, and then they farm your workout too.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Well, I was talking about having them to do stuff. I was like have them send you the files, and I'll pay you. And like, you need to like send me a gift card from a MoneyGram from Kroger.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, surely they're on the up and up.
The unfortunate part is that these guys got to be fooling some people because.
Oh, absolutely, they're fooling people.
If this is going on, like I mean, now more and more people are doing it. Unfortunately, you know what? There are a lot of people that would like stuff 3D printed that they don't have access to. You know, so.
Well, I am now entering the world of 3D printing, and I can't model right now.
Yeah.
So I have a really good friend for that.
Yeah, you can buy all sorts of stuff online, or even find a lot of stuff online for free.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's not difficult.
You got the color painted?
Yep.
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna mute myself for a second. It's it's gonna be one of those days.
One of those days. But yeah, I like the addition of the collar piece. It breaks up all the red. It was around the shoulders too.
Yeah, and you know what? It's got a little bit of a Wonder Man feel to it. I like it.
It does a little bit.
I like that because the color. That's why I like it. It's you're right though. All that red up top, it kind of like I don't know. It does break it up nicely.
On the version 1, I had gray around the top.
Yeah.
So I didn't actually do any red on the back on the first one. I just had the loop around the waist. So I didn't do this piece in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But now that looks a little better. I need to get the feet off so I can modify those. It means blow dryer.
So what's up, Don?
Making a pair of shorts, I think.
Oh, sweet.
They're supposed to be a pair of pants. I don't know. The more I look at your loincloth, the more I dislike it. So I put it in a box.
You dislike it?
Yeah.
Why?
I can't help it.
That was all you, man. That looked good. You even went farther than I expected.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Farther than you expected.
Yeah. Because I thought about the gold trim around the actual loincloth, but I was like, you know what, forget it. It's probably going to be overkill. But then you did it, and you made it look good. So.
Oh, I did it and destroyed it. Had to do it all over from the beginning. That was hurtful. That's okay. It took me a third of the time to redo it.
Oh man, I really like it.
Because I already completed it the one time. Things that make you go,
Oh, Jared.
Yeah.
Next Saturday is a go for me.
Okay.
So
I'll get things set up. We'll do our giveaway next Saturday.
So a week from this Saturday, I can do like 7 till 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a winner to me.
Yeah, man. Oh boy.
You back in the game?
Yeah. I got actually I might finally do some painting tomorrow.
Tomorrow and not Sunday?
No, I can't do it on stream.
Will we send us pictures?
Oh, of course. Darth says, "Party on, gentlemen," and Akuyinsko says, "Hello, all. Hey, guys."
Hello, hello.
Oh yeah, that. I don't know if Kennan's back. I don't know if he realized he hasn't put his volume back up. I don't know, or maybe he doesn't want to put the volume back up.
I told you it was very short.
I tried. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Let me check. I gotta put that on full. I like it.
He's got gym shorts on.
Nice.
Some b-ball or some shit.
Geno says that I see the subs are slowly going up on Rumble. Sadly, though, I think it's all bots. Because I keep getting the same messages from different accounts. It's like, hey, big fan of your work. Let us help promote your content. Grow your subscribers.
Well, you are growing my subscribers. Thank you.
Well, thank you for following. You just did.
So yeah, I tried removing the paint there. I don't know why it was doing that. It looked like it was doing something to the plastic, but the plastic still feels normal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if it's that type of acetone I was using.
Well, even with the Winsor Newton, that plastic, I had to be careful with it. It got glossy. It was starting to melt the plastic even with that stuff.
Oh, the on the KO Hulk
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have some water handy or something to neutralize it to get it off of there. Don't leave it on too long.
Just that little. No, I was just.
I mean, when I say don't leave it on too long, I mean it don't take but a hard a blink of an eye for it to start melting the plastic.
Oh, so when you're using that stuff on a Q-tip, you should go over it right away with a Kleenex or something.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why it took me a while to strip all the paint off that torso. It's slow going. I'd put it on there, wipe it off, rinse it off, put it on there, rinse it off.
Okay, because what I was doing was I was dipping the Q-tip and just rubbing the Q-tip over and over again on one spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't really, you know what I mean? It's not like I was super saturating the Q-tip. It was just basically a second right in the fluid and just.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm probably just gonna paint over since the character's gray, anyways. Found a treasure trove of old Marvel T-shirts in my storage. Some nice '90s X-Men shirts I wore in school. Most of them fit too. Oh, that's cool, man. Those shirts. You know what? Some of those older comic book shirts were really cool.
You see how shiny that is?
Yeah.
It's because of that Winsor Newton.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna bother. I just feel like it's gonna take forever to take all that paint off.
Okay, so how much longer do I want to go? We'll say go all the way down to his, what is that? His second joint? What is it?
I don't know if you'd call that a calf joint.
So it's a further 2 inches.
Are you plan on making pants or shorts?
Well, I've already successfully made the shorts.
The shorts it looks good with shorts.
Well, I was gonna put a monk's robe on him, and a monk's robe on top of gym shorts probably ain't gonna. It ain't the money, you know.
Unless it's a robe he's flashing people with.
They made some nice pages and covers on shirts. Yeah, they did.
Correct. What else have I got over here for scrap?
Taking my marker and marking and cutting a path. Marking a path. I'm going to start dribbling some material off.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
These hit the shin too much as they are right now. Let's take this.
Isn't that shin like the tailgate, the trailer hitch on the back of your truck?
Yeah.
That thing's getting some shins.
That's why I leave mine on my truck all the time.
Man, that thing got no give, like none.
It's also a nice radiator hook. Somebody tailgating you? Yeah, they yank a radiator real quick if they rear end you.
Let's go 2 and a quota. What does that say?
Comes in handy too in a parking garage at work. Back where my truck's so long, I got the extended cab, full size bed. So she's quite long. So I just back up real slow until I hear a ding when I hit the wall. And just let it roll forward a little bit. I'm in the spot real good. Problem is, I got so used to that. It's like, can't do that with my other vehicles. It's like, I don't know how to judge no more.
Sorry about that. I was on the phone.
It's all right. Well, I have to take that out here.
Man, that size sounds like work.
I've taken that out of the $492 this channel makes a year out of your pay.
Well, I haven't got any of that yet, so you can take all of everything that you've paid me so far.
That basically doesn't even cover the StreamYard price from last year.
Well, that's because you don't pay me nothing.
Well, I was just saying, it's like the money I made off of it basically just canceled out the StreamYard pricing. And I think I actually paid more than for StreamYard.
Yeah, you know. I'm more time doing this than I do watching Netflix.
Do what?
Cannon don't know the joke. I don't think he's been around that long.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to explain it to you afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, we get offline. Well, that's an old joke. Yeah, baby.
Know how when you get angry and you don't have any way to vent that anger, that you just get all like tied up in your neck.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm feeling right now.
So that call was work related.
Oh, there have been a couple things this evening that have made me not very happy.
I'd love to tell you that I got all these anger management techniques I could teach you, but I don't know any. Play video games and kill some people. Go destroy some zombies.
Yeah.
Although I don't recommend punching stuff and acting out violence because it just reinforces your violent behavior.
Yeah.
Studies have shown.
That and I'd have to be punching my stuff. I like my stuff. I don't want to punch my stuff.
You could say it's lovingly curated.
I don't want to punch my stuff.
I got a friend that's when he was younger. He'd screw up so much of his own stuff. He'd get mad and just hit it, smash it. Like, he regrets it right afterwards. It's like, why'd you do it?
Yeah. What are you doing, dummy?
Well, people like that, what they need to do is go and get a heavy bag, you know?
Mm.
Go get yourself a boxing bag.
Yeah, but a lot of times those folks don't even have real valid reasons to be angry. They're just angry because they're angry.
Yeah.
I have a valid reason to be.
Very so. That's cool.
Yeah. I've always looked at oh no. I've always looked at like I don't know how to say it nicely, but people that just can't control themselves, they can't stop themselves from punching walls and punching tables and hitting this and hitting that. That's always struck me as like a weakness of the mind. You should be able to control yourself better than that.
Academic says you got a whole snack.
Because I have
you don't have control over
yourself. I have a lot of issues, that are related to my medical condition, and I'm able to not. Like I had this one guy, and he got mad at just something just irrelevant. It was not really anything. It was like time was all that he lost. He just had to redo some things. And he got so mad, he like hit the table in front of him like 3 times. Just took the whole thing as hard as he could. And I'm like, man. I said, what if that was like your wife or your kid? Oh, I would never hit my wife or kid. I was like, look, you can't control yourself enough to not hit that table. I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nothing in this world made me more angry than my kids.
Yeah.
Controlling anger. Who was that psychiatrist that said being a pacifist and saying I control myself is not, you don't get brownie points for that. It's being
Jordan
dangerous and controlling
Jordan
yourself.
Peterson, I think, is who that was.
Yep, Jordan Peterson. Yep.
I mean, he's not wrong.
No.
He may not be right, but he's not wrong. I've agreed with some of the things that Mr. Tate says, but a broken watch is right twice a day.
Unless it's a digital watch.
Well, if it's blinking 12, it's.
Well, if the battery dies, it ain't moving nowhere. It ain't showing nothing.
Well, it's not wrong. It's just not right.
That's right. I don't know. I guess it's the whole Army background. They teach you self-control. Just through and through and through and through. Selfless service and sacrifice for your buddies.
Well, if you
never leave a man behind.
If you can't control your emotions, then somebody's going to use them to control you.
me one more of these, and then we'll call it a.
Interesting. That foot is not flat at all.
Wow.
Wow, you know, a duck watched me walk across the beach the other day, and he's like, "Look, that flat-footed son going over there." I hate this pen. It stops working. You know what don't stop working? This piece of chalk that I can't find. There it is. I guess if you can't find it, it does stop working.
It's better for both of them. More flat.
Deep in there. I don't know if I can talk about this. Did I tell you about my coworker almost losing a call? I suppose I could say.
No.
He failed to do his job by asking questions we're required to ask. And he almost lost. Hope you can hear the giant, massive air quotes around lost the call.
Oh, I know exactly what you meant.
And when my boss told him he was no, he should have been asking the questions. He shrugged his shoulders and said, "Well, so now I'm working the desk 24/7 every day."
Yay.
Because if I don't, he does. And it's paramount that everybody gets the same level of care, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if he answers the phone, they ain't getting the same level of care. So I have to. I guess I don't have to, but I take it as a responsibility, my responsibility.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you're just work related, but I feel your pain, bro.
The yellow candies. I was so excited to eat them. They're banana. Ew.
Banana.
I like banana flavored stuff. That makes me weird.
Of course, like they said, most people know, or the artificial banana is actually based on an extinct version of type of banana now.
Yeah.
That's why it don't taste like an actual banana you buy. It's pre-genetically modified banana.
I mean, it's definitely a strong flavor.
Mm-hmm. It looks a lot better. Much happier now.
Sorry, she been saving those candies for a little hot minute. Looking forward to them. She thought they were lemon.
That would be disappointing.
Yeah.
Looking forward to eating some lemon candy. It ends up being banana.
Pop it in there and it's fucking banana. Yeah. Well, if that ain't an analogy for life.
I would have preferred the banana.
I like the banana, the fake false banana flavoring.
Yeah, I like.
I would love to try one of those extinct bananas.
I like lemon too. So it's like,
Dude, I bought some super lemon, the the lemon heads, but they're made in Japan, so they're actually like really sour.
What I missed, they don't make anymore, was the Altoids used to make these sour lemon candies in those little metal tins.
Oh, the lemon drops, yeah.
Yeah, I love those things. They look like crack cocaine rocks. And
well, they still make lemon heads, don't they?
Well,
no, this is something different. This was not lemon heads. This was something Altoids made, and they were like sweet and sour at the same time. You had like a super strong sour at first, and then the center of them were sweet. But like I said, they look like crack rocks.
I mean, most of what Altoids sells look like that. So
yeah.
I'd always offer to somebody, offer somebody like crack cocaine.
This police department posted their drug bust, and it was like 6 bags of cocaine.
Oh man!
And someone commented and said, "Hey, is this still for sale?" Oh, I love that.
You guys want to know? We all know what to expect when you picture in your head like you're about to lick a piece of lemon. You know that sour taste that you expect in your head?
Mm-hmm.
In 3 places in Italy, the lemons actually are not sour, they're sweet. They have a lot less of the sour taste to them, and they're actually sweet. You can eat them like you would an orange. That's in the Amalfi Coast, in Sicily, and then in where I'm from, just next to Sicily, Calabria. Those places there, the lemons are actually, you know how lemons have that distinct shape? These ones are actually look more swollen, and they are actually sweet.
Well, the sour ones are also genetically modified.
Yeah.
Well, they're all genetically modified.
Yeah.
Well, not the ones from Italy.
I can eat a lemon like a tangerine.
A lot of people could, yeah, I know. My dad used to like that.
I remember I was talking to my son about that. I was like, you know what's really whack about the whole thing? Lemon is used as a sweetener in most everything it's put in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a lot of sugar in it.
Your face has got a lot of sugar in it.
Well, it's because I'm so sweet.
Akuyinsko says Altoid sours were really good.
I get. Do they still? Do they still make those? I can't find them anymore.
He also says fresh lemons are sweet. Our lemons are not fresh.
Well, we had lemon trees growing up in the backyard at my house, and they were sour as could be.
My dad had a crabapple tree.
No.
Oh,
you talk about sour.
Yeah.
You pop one of them things. Now, we were out bulldozing this property for some people, and they had this. It was. My dad described it as a crabapple cherry tree. And I saw my uncle. He kept getting closer and closer and closer to that tree. And my dad looked at me. He's like, he better not eat those cherries. But sure enough, he made 2 more passes, got over there by that tree, and you could see him. He jumped off of his tractor and was raking it out of his mouth with his finger in the bent over vomit position. And was, he didn't stop his tractor or anything. His tractor's still going. So we got out there and run out there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my God, what are you doing? And he's like, well, I couldn't. It was so tart and bitter, I couldn't draw saliva to spit it out.
What are the crab apples good for, anyways?
Nothing.
They're actually not. They're not for. You can't consume them, right?
Yeah. I tell you, one thing with those lemon trees we had in the backyard. Talk about you don't go in that backyard anymore with bare feet. They got thorns like that.
Really?
Yeah. And they're hard too. They will go through a shoe. Like if you're wearing a soft sole shoe, they'll go right through it.
Oh damn!
I learned it the hard way.
Fast way.
The all around the trees where the lemons drop, it's like little small lemon trees are growing, so it's all like prickly, like sharp spikes all around it.
Let's see. 17 uses for crab apples. Crab apple pectin for jellies and jams. Crab apple jelly.
Yeah.
Crab apple jam. I think not. Crab apple sauce.
No
Sauce.
Butter.
It reminds me of
Leather. Caramel crab apple? I don't think so.
Yeah, it reminds me of that funny reel that goes you see pop every now and then. Yeah, have you ever tried pine cone jam? Have you ever tried like barbecue hammers?
I don't think this person did their research when they wrote this. I think that they just took the crab out of apple and put apple there. Because the pictures that they're showing of these crab apples are not like crab apples I've seen.
No. I have not seen Altoid sours anywhere in a long time.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, what does a crab apple look like?
Looks like a little cherry.
Yeah, they look like ugly cherries.
What are those? That's not what I guess I grew up learning that the wrong thing was a crab apple. What are those green fruit? Yeah, this.
Sculpting?
We don't see what you're seeing.
Oh, it's a hedge apple. This is what I thought a crab apple was, but this is a hedge apple.
Oh, yeah, I never.
Oh, yeah, you could. The things fall out of the tree and knock you unconscious.
Yeah. I don't know what those are.
One of
good
those
for
until I
either.
was up north.
We got them around here.
Show it. Ever seen pawpaws?
No, that I don't. I was just gonna ask. That there are a pair of pawpaw trees that fruited for the first time last year. Some animal ate the fruit before I could. I have high hopes for this year. I don't know what a pawpaw is. Maybe I do, but I just don't know by name.
They were in the area where I grew up. Okay, I think I got those clearance stuff.
Yeah, man, I hope this works. I mean, why didn't I just redo it?
Apparently, they're used in hedgerows, and they're used for decorating or insect deterrents.
Your hedge apples.
Yeah, except they won't actually work for deterring insects.
Lemongrass, right?
Not many things do deter insects.
Bro, what are you doing to my dog?
Scorched earth is what the best thing for insects.
Let's see. You can eat a hedge apple.
Yeah, but you can also eat bark off the pine tree. I wouldn't recommend it.
The
Hey.
flesh of the fruit is about 80% digestible, meaning, but 100% disgusting.
All right, go downstairs.
So, you guys are talking about insect deterrents. Eucalyptus actually works.
Lemongrass.
Yeah, lemongrass. I've heard about lemongrass, but yeah, eucalyptus. Because we used to go out in the back, and for some reason there was some wasps. We couldn't figure out where they were coming from, so we just spray the outside. Yeah, like wherever you're hanging out with eucalyptus, and we had no problem with them after that. Of course, you got to reapply every time it rains or whatever. But
if you're trying to get rid of mosquitoes, if you get a piece of dry ice and chuck it about 50 feet away from where everybody's going to be at, they'll go to the dry ice.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because mosquitoes are attracted to the carbon dioxide.
they're fucking attracted to my blood too.
Well, that's because you breathe.
Wait, you guys are breathing?
Well,
Sometimes I kind of make a habit of it. Well, actually, I don't. That's what the problem I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go.
Sometimes I breathe. Sometimes I don't.
Sometimes I forget. I guess that's why I'm in this mode.
Sometimes I feel like a nut.
Yeah.
I like that's all like when something popped up the other day. It's like we're the four squares that the boomers like suppress your feelings. The millennials like I go to therapy about my feelings. The Gen Y is like you got to respect my feelings. The Gen Xers is like you guys have feelings.
What the hell is that? What do you mean? What do you mean you need to breathe?
I don't. I don't know. I don't know about therapy. I feel like it's probably best in limited quantities.
Unless it's like that Law and Order I watched. I saw it earlier before I come downstairs. My cousin was watching. The therapist was basically just a prostitute.
That's not
Dang.
therapy.
No therapist I ever heard of.
I mean, I'm sure it's therapeutic, but that's not therapy.
You're getting a release, but not maybe an emotional release.
I mean, it could be emotional.
Well, the dude ended up killing his girlfriend for the psychiatrist. So.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Well, I guess massages aren't the only kind of therapy that ends in a happy ending.
I don't think that sounds like a happy ending.
Oh well.
Well, before the killing part.
Yeah, before the killing part.
Oh.
Happy endings are overrated anyway, right?
Depends who you're talking to, I guess.
Happy ending? Happy ending?
If it sounds like that, then it's pretty. I guess it would be.
I think it was Family Guy when like it was like they was chasing down Peter's like happy ending, happy ending. He was killing everybody like in between. Like he was running away. Happy ending.
I'm sorry. I'm just having a laugh thinking about that coming out of your mouth. Oh jeez. Oh yeah. I've heard stories of like actual guys going to those type of places and not understanding what they mean when they say it. Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Happy.
It got weird in here.
Well, it wasn't never.
It got weirder.
Yeah,
You get paid good money to be here. You just shut up and take it, right?
I don't get paid.
Yeah, you do.
Wish I
do.
Wait a minute. We're not supposed to tell certain people.
We already. You ain't got to give cover story no more. We already know what's really going on.
I'm not happy with this.
Oh, so I binge watched He-Man Revolution, Master of the Universe Revolution.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm proud of you. Good job. I haven't watched it yet.
I don't know, because I watched Revelation back then, and it was like, okay, it's got to get better than this.
I heard it's a lot better than the first one, but
It is a lot better.
anything has to be better than that first one. It was awful.
No, it is. Like, I mean, I didn't have to like gag my way through it. It was pretty good.
Sell out.
Yeah, there's pretty much nothing on, so I'll watch anything right about now. No, you
I
know,
know it's okay to let people like things.
it wasn't like nothing like, oh wow, you gotta watch it. Like, I mean, I just checked it out. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I heard they fixed a lot of stuff with the first one. He-Man's actually the main character this time.
What?
Yeah.
He-Man's in that show?
Yeah, he is. Pretty dominant character in there.
Are we talking like Kong and Godzilla X Kong?
I haven't watched.
Godzilla is, even though he's like the lead name in the movie, he's hardly in the movie.
Yeah, he's in the movie maybe like 10 minutes.
And like all the previews, it was like there's something coming that both of them are afraid of. Godzilla wasn't afraid of the red monkey. They even say like he took out the entire army by himself. He almost died in it originally back in the day, but he did it all by himself.
Who, Godzilla?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kong is no match for Zilla.
No, he's not. That's why I always hated hearing, like, back in the day when all we had was that old movie to go by where Kong beats him. It's like, yeah, okay.
See, that man had the monkey sitting in the zoo and he's like, look, guys, I'm going to do my best, but he's a radioactive lizard.
Yeah. that one where it's like on the cage trying to desperately get out. It's like whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, when he had him by the tail, dragging him into the pit, and he's like, whoa, whoa. He's like, oh shit. Got that shit and run, bro.
I haven't seen that movie.
Well, look. Let's see. What's the rating on it? We'll say 5 out of 10. The last two are better in my book.
Yeah.
Because
the villain,
Godzilla on
the Red Ape, did not seem like a threat to me. When you go from King Ghidorah to a Red Ape that's not even as buff as Godzilla, I mean, not buff as Kong, supposed to be the big threat.
Yeah, the Scar guy couldn't take out Kong.
Yep. Could
not handle Kong. And which, to be fair, there wasn't one in there that could handle Kong. He was looking pretty top tier.
of all the different apes they had in the movie, like Kong was the most powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. He looked the best too.
Yeah. I love that scene where that one got in his face is like yelling and he just like single punch.
When he had the kid by the leg.
All beating the other ones with the kid.
I took my son to watch it, and when he was sitting there slinging that kid around, I was like, "Oh, see, that's how we discipline kids when I was growing up. You need to watch your P's and Q's, boy."
Where'd you watch it?
I watched
it into the theater.
I watched it.
Theater has these little cozy seats, they call it, and it's one like a love seat, and you and your kid can sit on it and watch.
Oh yeah. Where did you watch it?
I watched it on the website.
It came out. I'm a fairly big Godzilla fan.
Yep, same. But I just watched it on the website.
On the regular website that we go to, or?
Yep.
Oh, it's already up.
It's a telesync, but it's watchable when you get some slot advertisement, slot machine website advertisements on it.
But yeah, I had fun. I enjoyed watching it. I mean, it's got to be just crazy bad for me not to enjoy it, though.
Yep.
I'm a pretty big Godzilla fan.
Critics hate it, but they hate anything that's enjoyable.
They always Godzilla movies always get the business.
You know what? Like, I mean, I don't expect Oscar award-winning movies when it comes to these type of movies. These ones, like comic book movies, I just want to be entertained for a couple of hours. You know what I mean?
Hey, Toho showed them how the shit's done, though. That they actually won an Oscar.
Yeah, but it was for visual effects. They couldn't give them, like story or whatever it deserved. They were just like, oh, visual effects.
They did that. They did that movie on
a long time.
They did that movie on $10 million.
Which
and they're
movie?
fixed. The Godzilla -1.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Oh, you're missing out. That's arguably one of the best, if not the best, Godzilla movies I've ever seen.
But he's a villain in that one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he always is.
Well, he's a force of nature in that one. He is not a good guy in that one. He is the bad guy. It's a throwback to the old school Toho Godzilla.
Those ones where everybody's screaming out his name.
Yeah.
Could you know? Like, look up Altoid Sours on eBay. MRE collector people are crazy. Apparently, they're very expensive.
I have multiple Godzilla toys.
I wanted to buy the. I was looking. I'm trying to think of one that. I don't want to spend an arm and a leg, but I want one based on this new look for Godzilla. So,
holy!
Hyatt Toys would have been a good one because it's not too cheap. They're a little bit small, but
that's ones the citrus sours. Those ones I loved.
How much are they asking for those? $1,000?
$80 for that one.
Oh wow! Might as well be $1,000 for mints.
Well, there's $1,000 for a case of them. I was like, holy crap! I'll tell you to bring them back. People are willing to pay that kind of money for them.
Yeah, no kidding.
You would think.
I loved them. I don't know why they quit making them.
Oh, my niece was telling me last week. I gave her a ride to work, so she's like, "Oh," she goes, She goes, "Would you like to try well, it's supposed to be a mint that I got at we have Dollar Tree here now. We didn't have them for the longest time, but now we do." So anyway, she got them at the Dollar Tree, and they come in the tins like the Altoids there. So she goes, these things are sugarless. And she got one flavor, and my brother, her dad, got another one. So she let me try hers. Cotton candy. Man, it actually feels like you got cotton candy in your mouth. I was like, oh, that's amazing. I go, what flavor did your dad get? She's like, orange creamsicle. I'm like, oh, wow. So apparently they're sugarless.
No, well, just to let you know, you got Dollar Tree now, but if you let Dollar General in, they'll take over the country.
Oh, no, that's our Dollarama. We have Dollarama.
I know, but
like,
Dollar General would come in and like eat your Dollarama. They will pop up. They self procreate. The buildings just start mitosis and they just split.
They do?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'd buy it.
If you see one, you got 6 behind the wall.
Yep. If you go in the back of a Dollar General, another one is growing in the back.
Well, there's Dollarama. There's some of the malls around here where there's 2 of them in one mall. That I've never seen before. 2 Dollaramas in one mall.
I've never even heard of a Dollarama.
No, it's a Canadian thing. But nothing in these dollar stores is $1 anymore.
Well, Dollar Trees have actually got stuff up to like what, $5-10 now.
Yeah.
Five Belows have stuff up to $25, I think now.
Yeah, they're not dollar stores anymore, man.
What was the
$1's not $1 anymore.
the UK version of dollar store? It's pound something.
Unfortunately, according to the money I make, $1 is still $1. But
Oh, that's it. The UK's version of a dollar store. It's called Poundland.
Poundland?
they should have called it Pound Town.
Poundland. Welcome to Poundland. How can I help you?
Whoa, boy.
Well, at least they're using the actual proper way they say their dollar and pound, not quid.
Quid is 5.
Quid is 5?
5.
You sure about that?
Isn't it?
I think it just means $1 because I remember somebody was going around saying that something costs only like they're saying that basically it's less than $2, so they're saying less than 2 quid. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a pound.
One.
Bags or cigarettes, that's all I know. Thank you, Constantine.
Let's not use it, even though it is a cigarette. Let's not say it on a live stream.
It's a cigarette.
But YouTube don't care.
Not like YouTube's is playing by the rules anyway.
No, they target my channel enough for no reason.
Maybe it's because we're getting paid so much.
I know. Well, that's the reason why they're doing what they're doing, so they don't have to pay anything out. They actually recommend my videos.
Yeah, so a quid is 5 in Gaelic.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask you guys' opinion on something regarding paint. Now, I've seen people use paint markers before.
Okay, you can't eat it.
Yes, you could.
It's not recommended.
Well, you can eat paste, you can eat paint, you can eat whatever you want.
It's not
Oh.
recommended.
I wouldn't recommend eating this lacquer.
But just say, like, somebody's having problems with painting things like eyes and stuff like that. You think paint markers will do a good job on that?
No.
No.
Big.
No, I have in the past used Prismacolor like art pens, like very fine, like 0.5.
Yes.
You can use that. I've done it before, and you can have some really nice results. But you gotta be careful when you seal it. You gotta do like light misting coats, a couple at a time, 2 or 3 light coats before you can actually really coat it.
Oh yeah.
And I use like a back in the day, I would use the the Testers dull coat and do like light misting coats to seal it before I'd actually like seal it. If not, it'll run.
That's the problem with those markers. I don't think I would want to use a marker, especially for that, because that's all you need. You know, a few days later, the things you start to notice it running all over the flesh tone, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to strip the whole head and start over again.
But you don't like starting over and over?
Yeah.
Nope.
Because I've got quite a few heads that need to be painted, and I know the eyes are. That's going to be like a major thing for me. So I'm probably going to have to go and grab those glasses like you have, like those magnifying eyeglasses.
Oh yeah, I cannot paint eyes without those anymore.
Yeah. Because a while back too, also my like I said, I dealt with carpal tunnel. I would, you know, it's not always there, but I find when I'm holding something really, you know, thin like that for a long time, I start to feel it. So my wife went out and bought me it's got like a wider. You've got them, those wider handled paintbrushes. It's almost like a rubbery, yeah, something like that. But it's actually the handle's even a little bit smaller.
Back. Sounds like there's somebody on my porch.
And
Well, if you're not right back, tell me what your address is so I can call 911.
they're very, very fine tipped. She bought me one like that, so hopefully I gotta look. Probably Amazon, I guess, for the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Are they just called magnifying eyeglasses?
I just tossed the box. Hold on a second, I get the box. Ooh. I got 2 sets. I got this set here and the set that Don gave me. One Don gave me, you can actually stack the lenses. This one you can't. Rechargeable LED lighted head magnifier. Comes with a 3.5 times, a 1 times, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and a 3.5 times magnifier.
Oh wow!
I used the strongest one. The ones that Don gave me, you can actually stack them up and make them stronger.
That's good. And nobody was there.
you get the crackhead move on.
This time it was the neighbor's dog, which is like it's like a pit bull or something.
Coming over for a coffee.
As you know, lumping around.
In my vastness of my neighborhood, then we had a husky that was killing the lambs from the guy, from the other neighbor guys. He got some serious trouble.
The Kung Fu Pope says I got G.I. Joe classified Copperhead on clearance for $7 for a custom plotter. But the more I play with him, the more I love him as is. I'm thinking I need to get more Cobra guys now.
The Classified's been nailing it with the Cobras from day one. They got those right from day one. Their weapons, not so much, but because they had those stupid Nerf weapons to begin with everybody.
Yeah.
But they've always done better with the Cobras for the longest time.
All the army builders they got.
Oh, did you get to see the pre-orders for Beachhead went up today?
Yeah, the retro one.
Yeah.
So what's G.I. Joe again?
He got the Copperhead, which is a Cobra.
Is that the right Beachhead now that everybody wanted, or
Oh yeah, it's the much better Beachhead.
this is the third one?
Actually, the second one.
The blue one is the first one, right?
Well, there's not been a blue one.
No.
Makes me happy to have the much better Beachhead.
Wait, maybe I'm thinking. Maybe that's my color blindness.
There was variants with the eyes. They had different color eyes on Beachhead.
What color was the first one then?
Green, his greens and brown.
So the Beachhead had two different colored eyes?
So they had running variants on different batches of Beachheads. For some reason, the eye colors were different on each of them. I think they were ended up being like three different colors, shades of eyes for Beachhead.
I almost said something like, well, who cares about eye color on G.I. Joe people? But if I had an Iron Man figure with blue eyes, I'd be like, what the crap?
Well, that's the only thing you see on his face is his eyes because he wears a full mask. It's kind of like very, hey, why are his eyes different colors? Click, 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 click. Who's typing?
Text messages. You know what's really sad though?
What's that?
He fixed his fire alarm. Smoke
Oh, the carbon monoxide detector's fixed.
Yeah.
There's no beep.
Way to hose us.
I
I've
missed the
been
beep.
fixed for a while.
But you weren't here last week, so we didn't know.
Or the week before.
What do you mean?
Well, I missed that one Sunday.
Yeah, you weren't here for Easter.
Well, it was Easter.
Nobody cares. It's
Just because y'all are a bunch of heathens doesn't mean I am.
Well, hell, nobody does the family no more.
I have kids.
Me too.
It don't sound like my problem.
They are jerks.
My kids are great.
I said a word. Don't Hulk smash you slipping on me.
What was that?
He fell asleep.
family, 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 family.
And then he did it over the top of you. Man,
Ain't nothing but love up in this place.
rude.
People choosing their family over coming to the stream. Dogs and cats living together.
Hey, I saw the Ghostbusters movie. It was good.
It looks like it'll be good. I'm gonna want to see it. It looks good.
Yeah, it's-
Oh. Okay, I just, you know why I was a little bit preoccupied? Because that blue thing got me for a while there. So,
Hulk Smash's ADHD got it to him. It's like he got hyper focused on like Beachhead's. He's blue. No,
it was, oh my god. I just forgot who the hell I just looked up. Oh my god. Shockwave.
Shockwave.
He came in blue, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The Kung Fu Pope. I was born in 1989. Grew up on reruns of G.I. Joe. Was given a giant box of Joes when I was around 5 or so. Snow Serpent was one of my favorites. Sweet.
What is G.I. Joe?
Not quite sure. They're a paramilitary organization.
You know what paramilitary means?
It's not the military.
Not the military. Dude.
Yeah.
Snow Serpent was pretty sweet. Most of the Cobra troops were pretty cool, though.
And for the longest time, it's so easy to like to outnumber the Joes because so many of the Cobras are troop builders.
Yeah. They even sold a 3-pack of different troopers, right?
Yep.
Go grab yourself a few of those. The ferret came out today. I think people are getting their ferrets.
It went up for pre-order. It's not. I ordered the ATV ferret for Cobra. The ferret and driver. I ordered 2.
I know what Cobra is. It's a snake.
He's got legs.
Uh-oh. That might be my one.
How many of us besides Don can't wait to see this thing get put together?
It's coming along.
Come along. Manny? Where's that phone go? Take the load off.
Annie?
Annie?
Yep. Oh, I still can't get over that whole nonsense of instead of the Silver Surfer, we're getting his wife or lover or what it is that on the alternate reality. We're not getting Norrin Red.
So it's supposed to be his wife?
Yep. Alternate reality, like a different multiverse thing.
Yeah, it was.
Like
her
to
who
took
said-
both of them, made them both Silver Surfers,
Oh, okay.
and
Wasn't there also a storyline where she was the one who sacrificed herself instead of Nora?
the story, not that I know of.
Oh,
It could be. I haven't read everything, so I can't, I'm not gonna say they're not. You might be
I
right.
haven't read it. Well, that's kind of but I'm sorry. Like, tell me how many people were not excited to actually see MCU pull off. Well, I should say the old MCU, like the old. Like I know they've been they've been pretty lacking lately. But I mean, I was so looking forward to seeing a character like the Silver Surfer in the MCU, and they went and did this to us.
Yeah. They really don't like making money. They lost like $1 billion on their crappy movies last year. So they're going to keep on doing it. I don't like the cast. Majority of the casting they got for the Fantastic Four. I'm sorry that what's his face, the Mandalorian dude, Pedro Pascal.
Not for Reed Richards, but
he's a great actor for what he does, but he's not Reed Richards.
no.
I don't know why they just didn't stick with the guy from Multiverse of Madness from The Office.
Krasinski?
Yep. They should have went with him and his wife, what they were talking about doing, Emily Blunt and him.
What do you think of the girl they picked for Sue?
She's okay. I thought Emily Blunt was a better choice, but
Yeah, I think she can pull it off, though.
yeah. Only thing I've really seen her in was that Hobbs and Shaw from the Fast and Furious, one of the spin-offs.
I think she just did a movie with Cavill, too, right?
Oh yeah. That was at where Cavill's playing a fictional character.
Yeah.
As I'm heading out for the night, I just wanted to say that the chick that they cast for the Silver Surfer, did you see her in the OA?
In the what?
Or what was that?
Ozark.
Yeah, the Ozark.
Yes, I did, and I think she's a horrible casting because she's tiny. Her voice is shrill as all get out.
It's like Fran Drescher.
Pretty much.
Oh, God.
But she can do Rage.
That whole stupid quote, people like lip singing, yelling on Rage, "You'll have to kill me." It's her. You want to stop me? You have to kill me.
Wow.
That's where all that nonsense came from. The Ozark.
I never watched that show.
Me neither.
I've only seen a couple episodes where my sister come visits because she liked it. To me, I thought it was a horrible show.
It's so good.
And I agree with AK. It's like a Fantastic Four was doomed when they cast Reed. Pascal is just it's a horrible choice to be Reed.
Oh, but I think I didn't like the
Hey.
Vulture.
Do what now? I didn't hear you.
I don't like the Vulture.
Oh, Michael Keaton, Vulture.
Shapiro.
Oh, I don't know.
Animal Warriors of the Kingdom.
Oh, the Vulture people. Oh, the Vulture, the Necromancer. You don't like that one?
Yeah, unless he's gonna have something. It's gonna be an easy pass. I like the lizard guy though. I'm down for him.
I like the reptiles. I'm tempted to get the lizard because the snake heads. Because then they can be snake men. Display with my Motu stuff.
They sell the weapons packs. Big Bad Toy Store doesn't have the weapons packs, right?
Oh, they got the weapons packs.
The ones with the clubs and all those, like the mace.
I ordered them from
That-
Big Bad Toy Store.
Is that where you got yours done? You remember when you opened that big weapons pack that with all those different?
He backed to Kickstarter.
Yeah, I kicked. I always kick them. I don't go through a distributor.
So the weapons pack. See, that's the thing, though. I guess I could use the other weapons. I just really want. I'm gonna try to get myself another mace. Are there like different options for the weapons packs, or just one standard?
I can look and send you pictures.
Yeah, because I was gonna go because you said Spiro Toys actually sells on their own website as well, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Okay,
I ordered straight from them.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up because I remember I can swear I was looking at Big Bad Toy Store. I didn't think I saw the one with the mace there. I'll look into it.
All right, gentlemen, it's 9:30. I'm gonna go on to bed.
All right. Sleep well.
I'll see you
All right,
guys.
buddy.
Have a good night, sir. If you have a good time. Let's see. I was going to say something and I completely forgot.
Who would you think about for a read though? Like, would any actor stand out to you like right now?
Who they originally cast with John Krasinski would have been perfect for him.
I think he looked great. I think even if they don't pick his wife to play, but I mean,
yeah,
he looked the part.
He looked the part, and hell, depending how he looks now, I like the original guy they had to be Reed.
You know what?
From the Fox ones.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that actor. He's a good actor.
He's an English actor, I know, and he nailed it.
I didn't much care for Jessica Alba as Susan Storm.
I don't mind her at all.
She's a beautiful lady, but she can't really pull off the. It was obvious she was wearing like blue contacts. It was.
Yeah, I know.
The bad wig and the blue contacts.
There's so many. I'm pretty sure they would have done a better job now, but there's a lot of actresses that they don't really need all the makeup. You know what I mean? It's like the girl from the girl that they picked. Like, she's a natural blonde, right? So I don't know. Sometimes I feel they rely too much on makeup, but then again, then you have a situation like the Penguin, Colin Farrell. Like, I mean, who the hell would have known that Colin Farrell was underneath all that makeup?
Well, you already got these idiots too, like talking about the Silver Surfer's gender and race don't really matter for the character. It's a comic book movie. It's a visual medium. It's not a novel. We don't know. It's not like we don't know what the character looks like. We know what the character looks like. When people say stuff like that, just to me proves they're not comic book fans. They don't give a shit about comic books. They've never been a comic book fan. When they say the way a character looks doesn't matter for the character. It's a visual media.
Well, here's where it puts the lie to it. It's one of those people who say that, race and gender don't matter or whatever. Granted, they're not the most important thing about you, but you just misgender one of those people once and then see what kind of response you get.
Yeah.
True that, too.
Because they're going to let you hear about it.
Well, I just don't understand why it's got to be, like, I mean, we all know that Nornrad is the
You would think they would learn the Marvels lost $400 million.
Yeah, but okay, you know what? Nothing against. I've got nothing against the female characters, female characters are important, but they should actually be the female characters that we already have, which we have plenty of them. Why do we have to? Why does everything got to be now about turning?
It was like
a lot
they
of the characters females?
in the first Captain Marvel, they turned Marvel, the original Captain Marvel, into a woman. Which
Exactly.
there's no reason for that because you already have Carol Danvers going to be taking on the role as Captain Marvel. They want to jump the stories, and they're trying to make things fit that don't fit. Go in your linear timeline that's already been established in Marvel Comics. Tell the older stories first before you start telling the modern stuff. They're basing these newer movies on the modern comics that no longer sell. Nobody buys and nobody reads.
You're targeting the wrong.
They suck.
And I'm sorry to say, like, I know they're trying to be. I guess they're trying to cater to a whole different crowd now. But I mean, if you're
they're trying to target people who don't care about comic books.
Yeah.
They're talking where they want to try to target pop culture people.
That's right, because you know why? Because they figure that comic people will automatically watch the movie regardless of what it is, and they think that they're guaranteed a ticket sale by these people.
They were until they started attacking all those original fans, and then the original fans like, fine, you don't want to watch it, I won't.
Exactly. That's what I like. I'm glad that they don't, but they automatically assume that real comic fans are going to watch no matter what piece of crap
Disney
they put out there.
Disney, their attitude was very arrogant too when they were talking about doing the Eternals movie. They think Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, and Avengers were only popular, did well because they made those movies and made those characters popular. Like they were pushing that whole lie about Iron Man being a C-list character. But we made it. We can make any character popular in our movies. No,
yeah, right.
People have been reading these comics for 50, 60 years. They've been very well established.
Iron Man is a C-list character, right?
Yeah, they've pushed that for a long time. That's calling Iron Man a C-list character.
Yeah. You know, he's one of the most popular characters in Marvel Comics.
Even before the movies, he was a top-tier character.
Of course. And he's got fans all over the world. Like, I mean, it's not only in America.
And they hit...
If you want to promo a woman in comics, make a Dazzler movie. It would sell to a woman just like Barbie and bring in some men. Yeah. Well, I mean, Dazzler is a woman.
Well, there's lots of great female comic book characters.
Oh, yes. If they told the original story of Carol Danvers and her original, and not this modern, horrible character, it would have done a lot better. She never worked with the Kree. She was never kept brainwashed by the Kree, whatever.
No. She basically got some of her. She got her powers from Captain Marvel. You know what I mean? It's like I think it was an accident that she got her powers. Yeah. But I mean, you know, the whole thing is they would never ever put a character that looked like she did as when she was Warbird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't stand for that anymore today for some reason. I don't know why, but.
A few years ago, that would have been fun. But when the MCU first started, they would have.
Yeah. Name Snub says, I'm not so anti-race or gender swap if it makes sense, but why Silver Surfer when there is already a female herald of God? Exactly. That's what we were saying earlier, too. We were talking about that before the stream. It's like
there's plenty of characters they could choose. If they want to have a female herald for Galactus, choose one of the heralds that's been his female heralds.
And
The pre-Skrull Wars would have been fun. Operation Galactic Storm. There's a lot of movies they could have made. Yeah, well stick with movies that actually happen in the comics.
Well, they wanted to make the Skrull a represent like refugees in a crisis thing. Instead of having the Skrulls be villains, which they are in the comics.
Yeah.
They wanted to make them out to be like the refugees trying to find a new home.
They're trying to send their message.
That's what it was.
But then the TV show, I guess they kind of separated the good
they had
Skrulls
like
and the bad Skrulls, right? So,
yeah, you had like a bad group of Skrulls, but that show was awful.
I didn't watch.
You know, and here, you want to talk about a good female character. They killed her off in that stupid show.
Yep, Maria Hill.
Why would you kill off Maria Hill? Like, I mean, you want a badass, really, a female character that girls could look up to. Look at her. In the comics, she actually became director of S.H.I.E.L.D. to take over for a while. I mean, she's an amazing soldier. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that's someone that they could look up to. But why you kill her off for?
The only reason the first Captain Marvel made the money it did, the advertising campaign just flat out lied and said you needed to watch this movie for Endgame to make sense.
Yeah. Give me for a second.
So their entire only way to get people to actually watch the original Captain Marvel was to lie to the audience and say you need to watch this before Endgame. Which was weird. Like when the Earth's Mightiest Avengers cartoon was really good. It started before Disney bought Marvel, and it stuck to like the comic book storylines really well. And they had Carol Danvers show up in that series, acted like Carol Danvers of old. Was a great character. They canceled that series after Disney took over. They rushed it to the end. Then they canceled it, started the new Avengers Assemble cartoon, which was very geared for children. Had decent art, but it was very geared for children. Then when they had Carol Danvers show up in that, she acted like the modern comic book Carol Danvers. Is like, when is Carol being such a jackass? It's like, so I haven't read like the modern stuff, and they completely changed her character to how she was depicted from Earth's Mightiest Avengers to that one. It's like they completely got her character wrong. Then I looked it up. It's like, no, that's the way she is in the comics now. She's just an asshole.
That's unfortunate.
Well, the people working for Marvel Comics don't even know how the characters' powers work between each one. So they completely forgotten how the peanut stare works for Ghost Rider. They had him, Ghost Rider, do that to Carol Danvers, and it didn't work. Carol Danvers, I already feel guilty enough. I punish myself. It's not how the peanut stare works. They're like, oh, the peanut stare don't work on Thanos. They think it's emotional. Where the parent, you gotta feel guilt or guilt for the peanut stare to work. No, that's not. Has nothing to do with guilt. You feel the pain inflicted that you caused on other people. That was the original power of the peanut stare, not to make you feel guilty and bring out your guilt. They had them recently tried to do that with a few years back on like Frank Castle. Like, I don't regret nothing. That's not how the penance stare works. Well, one, the Ghost Rider more than likely wouldn't even try to stop Frank Castle because he's vengeance.
They kind of have the same job.
Pretty much. Let's see. The Kung Fu Pope was like, to me, the best part of Marvel Echo show was when she fought Daredevil in the first episode, because Daredevil was back, and it was the only part of the show that didn't shove the SGW genders down in our faces. Nudes. What I'm noticing is they introduce confident female heroes only to neuter them the next time you see them. Pretty much. Well, they want to make them Mary Sue's too. When they first introduce them, they can't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
They don't believe in having characters go through a hero's journey no more.
Nope.
That's the whole part of the media. You gotta have some, and they don't think people are doing things, just to be noble. Especially in the comics nowadays, they don't get it. The people writing the comics don't get self-sacrifice,
Altruism.
Yep, they do not get that at all. They write the characters to be narcissistic.
Yeah, that's too bad.
And that's the heroes. They're writing to be narcissistic.
Yeah. Name Stop says, I think the problem is I don't think the writers ever read a comic, or even pick one up for reasons.
Well, that's the thing. That's actually dictated in their when they're hired now to work on Marvel TV shows and movies. They tell them, do not read the comics, do not read the book, anything about the characters. They're actively told not to.
Or if that has to do with how they do the licensing. I mean, it's a dumb thing, but I wonder if it has to do with how they do the licensing.
Well, they own everything now. There's nothing to license.
I think it's because they're trying to filter out what they want. The stories and the characters to be like who they are and who, like, I mean, like I was just about to make the point even before you said this. It's a good timing. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna take a character. Okay, I'm not even gonna take the Hulk. That's a whole different story. I want to take the Winter Soldier. When the Winter Soldier was first introduced in Captain America Part 2, he was a force to be reckoned with. Okay, yep. He was basically just like Captain America, except he was at that point evil, which means he didn't hold back where Cap would hold back. Okay, so if he made the Black Widow scared, okay, you know what I mean? Like that's the kind of character. The only time I ever saw the Black Widow scared was in the Avengers, when the Hulk was after her. Now, you take the Winter Soldier. In that movie, he was a badass, and then in Civil War, he started out that way. But by the time we got to the end game, he was just a guy holding a gun. He didn't even make a difference. If he wasn't there, it wouldn't have made a difference. And then in the show, the Winter Soldier and the Falcon, whatever, he was worthless.
Well, they made out the Wakanda female soldiers to be too skilled, taking down like trained military officers. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Special forces train military men to take them down like they're jokes. That's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying the whole character that was the Winter Soldier. He just totally diminished. It's basically like you know that meme you see a lion back in the day, and it shows a lion in the wild, and then it shows a skinny lion with his hair in a bun and all that. That's basically what they did to the Winter Soldier in a matter of a few movies.
Yeah. Kung Du Pope was asking if anybody liked the Moon Knight show. He said he loved the show, have no idea how close it is to the comics. I haven't watched it. I don't have Disney Plus, so I have to like track down that. It is on the website, but I just never got around to watching it. I've never been a
watched
Moon Knight fan.
Yeah.
What do
I
you
watched
think?
I watched it. It was entertaining, but
You know what?
I didn't read Moon Knight comics, so
I don't know much about the character, but from what I gathered, you know what? It was a fun watch. I didn't mind it. I mean, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Canon could it's literally all over the place with the character, because it's like basically when you find out what the character is. I don't know what his name. He's got 2 different names, but that's what I'm saying though. Once you figure out what's going on with him, it's very entertaining. That's all I have to say. To me, I was entertained by it.
And sorry if my last comment about Echo was too harsh. No, you're fine, dude.
No, I agree, because I like the fact that Daredevil handed her ass to her. If putting it in other words, but
into Ms. Noob, it was like, how does understand source material hurt creating new stories? It doesn't. It actually hurts not the creating new stories by not knowing the characters. Yeah. So I don't get it. But that's what they do. There's actually like a video out. All these people working for Disney and Marvel shows are told actively not to watch the material or watch. Read any of the comics. They don't want their incarnations to be influenced by the comics whatsoever.
Wow, that is so sad.
Yeah, it makes no sense whatsoever. Starjammer's weekly show could have been fun. Imagine if all the alien entities, aliens they could have run into out there. Oops, pissed off living tribunal. That's been a great show. But what we get is like a lot of shows just have not been good. That Secret Wars, that was awful. Falcon Winter Soldier was terrible.
Yeah, that made me nervous.
The whole
WandaVision was too strange.
Don't call them terrorists. You need to do better at the end. Yeah. But they are terrorists. They killed people. They killed innocent people.
Yeah, they did.
They are terrorists. And what are they mad about? People took away their free stuff because people came back from the dead. They got mad because they had to give away their free stuff they got when people died. Okay, that was their entire motivation.
Explain to me how they can justify if they want to be proper. Okay, everybody's got to be prim and proper nowadays. So how is a terrorist, people who basically kill like these people in that TV show? Okay, how can you turn around and say that they're the victims? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how would they end up being the victim and misunderstood?
They're not.
They have no
it's like,
consideration.
John Walker didn't do anything wrong when he killed that terrorist. They try to make it out was terrible. They just killed his best friend. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, because why? Because he's Captain America and he shouldn't have done that? Okay, you know what? And you want to know what
guess what? The MCU Captain America killed people. He was in World War II. He was killing Nazis. It was shown in the MCU that he was in a gun shooting Nazis.
Yeah, and he was also
killing. Well, he didn't hit his target, but he bust through the door with a shield and his pistol shooting. What do you think he's doing? He ain't shooting rubber bullets in World War II.
No, he was shooting guys in the first Avengers movie too, on the helicarrier.
Yeah,
that scene when they were
having Captain America killing bad guys is not a bad thing. Especially since the MCU started out as very influenced by the Ultimates. By the Ultimate Universe. Because 616 Captain America don't have super strength. He's peak human.
Mm-hmm.
He can't lift several tons like the MCU one. Now the Ultimates one could.
I like the fact that I like the fact that they took a bit of both the 616 and the
Yep. It was a blend
You know,
of 616 and the Ultimates.
yeah, and they to me, like judging by what I'm saying is the early movies. You know what? They made a good choice.
Yep. The early movies were fantastic.
Something wrong says hello, fam.
Family, 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 family.
You're going to hate this something long. I was thinking about calling that.
Oh my God, that happened on Sunday, didn't it?
Yep.
We've been on for what, 2.5 hours?
Just about, well, that's 2.5 hour mark. We'll call it night.
They could have done a nicer piece of the Junkyard Tony Stark era.
Oh, yeah. That's it, Devil in a Bottle. That's what they should have done for Iron Man 2. But they kind of did it a little bit with him being poisoned by the palladium. And he was getting drunk, which I don't. They already show him getting drunk and being reckless. It's like, why not just go full on?
Yeah, they were saying they basically at that birthday party where you start sleeping with the food. This is customized ASMR.
Yeah.
Customizing ASMR. Oh, something wrong says no. He just got back from figure hunting. Nothing good. What did he miss? Kung Fu Panda says I'll enjoy the original X-Men movies all day over most of the new Disney Marvel stuff.
Did you just call him Kung Fu Panda?
Kung Fu Pope, I'm sorry. Oh, something wrong. You missed a good one, man. You're gonna have to catch the replay. Oh, I got one more. Okay, one more thing I'd like to discuss. I sent it to you. Did you hear the actress who's supposed to be playing Lois Lane walked off?
I don't know if that's true or not. I think that's a rumor.
Well, I sent you a link.
That was shared a while back, but I don't think that's real.
I'll check it out. I'll look at it, but do you doubt it though?
Yeah.
You doubt he would do something like that?
Oh, he would definitely put his wife in the movie, but she's already an established character in his DCU because he's going to continue. What you call it? Peacemaker.
Yeah. Well,
and she's already a character that works for Amanda Waller.
Yeah, but put a black wig on her, and then she'll be a different person.
I think it's just some people just trying to discredit Gunn, which I don't really have much faith in what they're going to do for the DCU, the new DCU.
Have they gotten rid of that Flash guy yet?
I think they finally did, but he was trying to hold on. That Flash for some reason fired everybody except for Ezra Miller. He's like, why? Why would you keep the one person that everybody hates? I've never liked his casting as the Flash, even before all this craziness will come out. I thought he looked stupid.
I would have taken Grant over him any day.
Well, the guy's a
Custom Grant or
train wreck.
Yep. Not to mention now the fact coming out that he's just an absolute Looney Bin, Looney Tune.
Yeah. Gustin Grant, right? That's his name.
Gustin Grant should should be the one to bring in from the series. Of course, he got the short end, which his show got to be less about the Flash and more about the team and
fixing every criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
I quit watching his show a long time ago because it got terrible.
Oh,
all the CW show.
I think he was great at the beginning. Him apparently, well, you can't really say it was him in the later because he can't help the writers, right? Like, I mean, if they tell him that's what he's got to do, that's what he's got to do. Like, he went from being the Flash to being whatever they call the Avatar of Love. I don't know what the hell that has to do with Flash, but
yeah.
Something wrong says, "Good to hear." Good to hear from you again, Hulk. Been a minute. Yeah, I've been dealing with some stuff, but I try to be on here more often. The Kung Fu Pope says the Kung Fu Panda isn't a bad name, but it was already taken. Something wrong says, did Snow White new actress walk off from the set? This is what I'm hearing. Oh, for the Snow White movie.
Hulk Smash was talking about Lois Lane, but that was just I think that was just an unestablished rumor. Just people just trying to.
Yeah, I wouldn't. We'll see what happens, but I hate how much they want Walker to be a thing.
Waller,
yeah.
Amanda Waller. Nope, she's a horrible character in the books. I never have liked her. She's not even a character that you enjoy the hate.
Nah, she's annoying, man. You know what though? Like, I mean, she's like.
The only time she was done decently was in the Justice League series.
Yeah, but in Suicide Squad, she was like, she's killing her own people off.
Yep.
Oh, and you know what? Sorry, going back to Waller, that scene where she's sitting in the Suicide Squad, where she's sitting with those army generals and stuff, and that steak dinner scene was so cringeworthy to me. The way they were. I know, Jared, you don't like the way they're chewing with their freaking mouths open and stuff like that. That part got to me. Kung Fu Pope. It was nice the new Michael Keaton Batman movie. Let Ezra Miller be in it. Yeah, I know. It was all about Michael Keaton.
Well, it's a shame that they're not going to continue with Michael Keaton stuff because how poorly that movie did, which is nothing to do with him. It was just a shitty movie.
Yeah, it did as well as it did because he was in it.
Yep.
It didn't do very well, but that's what happens when you have somebody that,
Well, the only reason anybody went to go see that movie is because of Michael Keaton. And a lot of people just avoided the movie like to play because Ezra Miller's in it. Which I would never see the movie because of Ezra Miller of all the stuff he's done. Would I watch it for free? Maybe. Yeah. I still haven't. I can watch it for free right now, but I'm still not going to do it.
You don't want to watch it. It's just annoying.
It's not even worth watching, man. It's not. Like, I mean, and even with Michael Keaton, he didn't do really nothing in this movie.
He died several times, from what I understand.
Everyone did.
Yeah, they tried to pull a Spider-Man No Way Home without making a good movie.
Oh, no, that was awful, man.
Well, we're at the 2.5 hour mark. We'll call it a night. We got the show tomorrow night, which Collector Fusion, Toy News, Toy Talk channel show tomorrow. And we got the WIP IT on Sundays.
Let everybody know, a week from Saturday, we're going to be doing an earlier stream
on the
our appreciation,
the 13th.
Yeah, that's a Saturday, right?
Yep. On April 13th, we're going to be doing a giveaway. Thank you, stream, we've been overdue. Been waiting for Hulk Smash to be able to do it, and we're going to do a giveaway. And thank you, everybody.
what time is the stream nowadays? Wednesdays, when we do it on Wednesdays at 7:30.
What day is this? I'm sorry. What day is this?
Thursday.
Thursday.
He said Wednesday.
I know.
Well, Thursday stream is a bi-weekly show. It's every other Thursday at 7:30, and Sundays is 9 o'clock. But that's all Eastern time. And we got the giveaway on the 13th. We'll do that probably
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock on 7 p.m. Eastern.
Let's see. I won't be here on the 21st.
Okay.
For that Sunday night live stream.
Oh, something wrong with different time zones as well. No wonder I miss them. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see y'all next time. Later.
Good night, guys.
Cheers.